Michael Jackson. That's great.
I don't really know if he even knew who I was. Like, I ran into him at the Grammys after I toured with him for 18 months, and I was just like, hey, and he was like, hello. And I was like, I don't think he knows who I am.
You weren't his type. Grown.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I think we know.
Yeah.
Look, I'm try to be very non-judgmental, but I mean, when Oprah threw her lot in with the accusers, I was like, well, first of all, I believe the accusers, right? I mean, you could just tell. It's not that hard sometimes to tell when people are lying. I just don't think there was enough in it, and for these guys to, there's always some money or some fame or something, but it's really hard to go forward even like that, even getting money. It's an icky thing, but he on stage he certainly looked like he was attractive.
I would say he was insane. He's one of those people.
Well,
I would say in all the years of my being on the road and working with different artists, and I've been really lucky, but I was new then, didn't have a record deal. And it's the first time I ever started thinking about why some people can manipulate 60,000 people physically. Like Carlos Santana says, you change the molecules. I mean, and there's total divinity in that. I don't know if you believe in God or you don't. It's an energy thing. I call it divinity because it is divine and it is not explicable. But then there was this whole other thing, this damage, and how a person can hold all of that. I can see why I always say he won't live very long, because you can't be able to have that incredible energetic power and be that damaged and have that inform who you are in your living everyday normal life. It just was insane to watch, because he'd go out and do these moves and sing these songs, and you were just like transported, like you were watching something that had never been done before. It's just incredible. I mean, I will never forget feeling how I felt watching him from backstage. You know?
I did not see that, but I did see the movie they put out posthumously where he's doing rehearsals for the tour that never happened.
Right.
You saw?
I did not see it.
You haven't seen that?
I don't want to.
Okay, well, I'll try to make this brief so you're not triggered. But, I mean, this is near the end. Mm-hmm. He's about to go. Remember, it was at the O2 in London. He was going to do.
Yes.
What's the manager, the promoter, who signed him for, 100 shows, thinking Michael Jackson was going to make it through. If he made it through one, it was going to be a victory.
He was like Aaron Rodgers.
Not since the guy who turned down the Beatles.
Yes.
Was there a worse decision than... Okay. Anyway, so he's rehearsing, and, it's intermittently with Dr. Conrad Murray, currently now my personal doctor.
Is he really?
No.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
Yes, I have Dr. Conrad Murray, Dr. Eugene Landy, who treated Brian Wilson.
Yes, no, I know.
And Dr. Vinny Boombach. So that's my team.
No wonder you look so good.
Thank you. So I owe it all to clean liquor. But, so...
Oh my God.
Shit. What were we talking about?
About the show. You watched the documentary.
Oh yeah. So a lot of it is, but there was still moments where in rehearsal he would be the old Michael Jackson and would just go off, and the other dancers in the crew were just like slack-jawed, and then would burst into applause at the end.
Yeah.
So it was just like a flame that burned very bright consistently for a while, and then it was just only a flicker, and then once in a while it would shoot up for a moment.
Yeah.
That was never going to get through 100 shows.
Never. Not even a healthy person at that. I mean, he was already like 40, or I don't know how old he was at the time, maybe closer
to 50.
50.
Yeah.
100, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
And no nose. A noseless skeleton.
That makes it tricky.
To perform 100 shows.
Makes it tricky. It's hard to
But I must say, I mean, you said he's insane. Yes, that is a form of insanity. I think it's like
insane in a good way, but also a conflicted way, a very conflicted way.
No, I don't think really a great way. I think show business at that level, I mean, the thing you were just talking about, where the magic, the Carlos Santana thing, that energy, the divinity, whatever you want to call it, that thing is so powerful that the person who is reflecting that ray off them back to the audience, that ray is transforming their mind. I mean, we see it now with Kanye West. You just see it with
Yes.
lots of people
Yeah.
who it's just like you're a normal person, and then they can't handle this level of adulation, and you can have anything you want. That's what warps their brain.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to pig out on whatever you want.
I mean, it's
Drugs.
like ego. I mean, it's like you know, young athletes who become huge and get these massive salaries, and then wind up, you know, having to claim bankruptcy. I mean, it's all too much. I think I don't know. I think money is man.
It's not the money so much. It's
But it's the power,
money.
right?
Money
And
is
the
part
ego and the adoration and
that's what it is.
the fame and
It's no one ever saying anything but yes, and can I get you more?
yes.
Can I get you a better drug?
Yes.
Can I get you more pussy?
And
Can
also,
I get you whatever?
you're dispensable. Like whoever is serving you is also highly dispensable. So that person, and having been around artists that have people that are the yes people, they're terrified of getting replaced. So it's a vicious cycle, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine doing it as a woman. It's not
Yeah.
rock and roll, it just in general, that lifestyle, it's not really, it doesn't jibe with maybe modern women when we're all trans and we're all non-binary and we make no assumptions at birth. But like old school women, of which you are one, and I love you for it. Let's say women classic.
Yes, I'm a classic woman. Yes, or what do
woman
they call
classic?
it? I'm a what's the term? Something about a childbearing.
Yeah,
A
good hips.
childbearing, you know, it has something, or a menstruating person or whatever.
A menstruating person
Yes,
is what we
yes.
now have to, yes,
Yes.
because we don't want to. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.